Hey guys, it's Robin, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today is a video I've been really looking forward to filming for you guys. This is the Harry Potter Honeydukes collection. The Harry Potter Honeydukes collection launched on Monday, March 18th, and so mine just arrived this afternoon and I'm really excited to dive in and sniff these for you. So these are going to be first sniffs. I have seen a bunch of other people upload videos for these and I haven't watched any of them because I wanted to make sure that I had real first sniffs here. So as always, the opinions I have here are going to possibly change after warming, so I will definitely do warm reviews of these as well, probably in my next What I've Been Warming video. So the packaging on these is very cute. It's shaped like a giant bonbon. Now Honeydukes in the Harry Potter book series is like a confectionery. So exciting to see kind of like a bakery confectionery type kit here. So super cute. So how do I get into this here? Probably open. Okay, so I like what they've done here. This is actually the scent notes. So they've actually given us the scent notes on this, like on the packaging. I really hope we see more of that in the future. That is really handy. Really handy. Okay. So how do I get into this here? Okay, I think I just have to rip it. Okay, so yeah, there it is. So after you rip it, it does have like a little, how do we? Okay, there they are. So you open this little flap and there they are. So then your bars just come out. Okay, we got all four out of here now. So the details on this product are, it's currently available. It is a limited time offer, so these are not going to be available for the entire catalog season, which means if you want these, you got to get them soon or add them to a club. They are available as either part of a set like this. The set is going to be $24 US or $32 Canadian. Now this set is not eligible for your regular bundle and save, unfortunately. So if you don't want all four bars, what you can do instead is put the ones that you do want into a Scentsy club or into your existing Scentsy club. So if you don't have a club, you can start a club to put them in there, or if you do have a club, you can just add the individual ones that you want into your club. So I did get 2 of these packs because I strongly suspect I'm gonna really like these. I like Harry Potter, I like bakery, I like sweet scents. This should be good. I'm really excited. So the first one we have here is Sherbet Lemon, which is got really cute packaging. I will say the packaging on these is probably my favorite packaging I've ever seen Scentsy do. It's very cute with these little like hand-drawn like watercolor style pictures. Really enjoy that. So Sherbet Lemon is candied lemon, lime, orange, and sparkling sugar. Candied lemon, lime, orange, sparkling sugar. So we're thinking citrus. Okay. This is lemon. I would say lemon is the primary note here, which I would expect from a name like Sherbet Lemon. This is a very similar bar to my nose to Squeeze the Day, which is a current catalog bar. This is the same kind of slightly sharp, slightly cleaner lemon. This would be great for a cleaning day. Where Squeeze the Day has a vanilla cream note at the very back of the sniff, this one has a slight sugar sweetness to it at the very back of the sniff. I'm not sure that I'm smelling orange. I don't think I am. I am smelling lemon and sugar and maybe a tiny bit of lime. And the lime is reading, if I'm reading it, if it is lime that I'm smelling, is reading a little bit bitter, but not in a bad way, in a citrus way. Overall, I like this. I'm surprised by how similar it is to Squeeze the Day though. So really nice. Love the packaging, but I think if you like lemon scent, Squeeze the Day is available in the catalog and it smells similar. Again, this is just cold sniffs. This could change on warm. Overall, I like this one. It's very nice. Let's do Cauldron Cakes next. This is the one I'm probably the most excited for. This one has cinnamon sugar, spiced vanilla cake, and vanilla bean. Cinnamon sugar, spiced vanilla cake, and vanilla bean for Cauldron Cakes. This one, I'm wondering if it's going to be a little bit similar to like King Cake from the Mardi Gras collection, which was like a cinnamon sugar cake, or similar to like Almond Croissant, which is like a cinnamon sugar pastry scent as well. So let's give this one a sniff. This one is an orange wax, and that is the label on it. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I like this a lot. This is not what I expected. This is pumpkin. This is straight up pumpkin spice. Like, I get a very definite pumpkin note. A little bit of bakery undertone, but the primary note here is spice. This is a spicy scent. This is pumpkin spice. It reminds me a little bit of Scary Good from last fall's catalog. That one has more butterscotch sweetness and a bit of smokiness. This one does not have that smokiness that turned a lot of people off Scary Good. This is really good. This is very fall though. Like, this is Halloween in a bar to my nose. Cauldron Cakes, this is really good. I smell cinnamon and clove. What? Like, distinctly cinnamon and clove. Pumpkin and a little bit of bakery. I'm not smelling, what are they saying here? Cinnamon sugar. I'm not really getting a ton of sweetness here. Spiced vanilla cake. I can smell a hint of cake on the bottom here. And it is spiced. It's a very spicy bar. Vanilla bean? I don't know. Not really. I would categorize this as a spice scent with a hint of bakery. This is pumpkin spice. If you like your very classic standard pumpkin spice scents, that is what this is to my nose. There is no pumpkin in the notes. I don't know where I'm getting pumpkin from, but I smell pumpkin 1000%. Yeah, that's a good one. I really, really like that. Not what I expected at all. Very odd for this time of year, but I'm here for it. Really like Cauldron Cakes. Next up, we have Exploding Bonbons, and the packaging says, "It is a real boom." So this one is juicy orange, candied pineapple, white chocolate, and sweet vanilla. Orange, pineapple, white chocolate, and vanilla. I'm very curious about this white chocolate note. I do love a good white chocolate scent. Okay. We got orange. This is an orange scent. This is a citrus category bar, I would say. I'm getting no white chocolate. And again, maybe that'll be a note that comes out later in the warm. But on cold, what I smell is a bright, middle of the road orange. It's a sweet, but still zesty and still fairly strong orange scent. So am I smelling pineapple or vanilla? I do not smell vanilla. I do not smell white chocolate. I am getting a lot of juicy orange. That's mostly what I get here. And candied pineapple, maybe. I think I don't pick out pineapple here. This very much reads as an orange scent to me. Well, yeah, there could be pineapple. I like it though. This reminds me a little bit of like Sunkissed Citrus on steroids. Sunkissed Citrus is in our catalog year round. And to me, Sunkissed Citrus is kind of like an orange jelly bean scent. Some people love it. I think it's just kind of okay personally. It's all right. It's kind of a nice middle of the road citrus. It's a little flat for me though. Exploding Bonbons is like Sunkissed Citrus, but brighter, zingier, a little punchier, a little more personality. I like this better than Sunkissed Citrus. And I think this is a scent that most people would enjoy. Sunkissed Citrus is popular for a reason. Most people like orange type scents, and I think this will be no exception. I think this is one people are going to enjoy, and I think it's really nice. I like this a lot. We'll be happy to warm that, and I'm excited to see if I get that white chocolate later on. Finally here we have Fizzing Whizbees. I'm not sure what Fizzing Whizbees are. I can't remember from the book. It's been a long time since I read it. But this one is chocolate dipped strawberries, apple, melon, and sugared coconut, which is quite an odd assortment of notes. So we have chocolate strawberries, apple, melon, and sugared coconut. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Let's give it a sniff. It is a pink wax, and that is the label. Okay, it's weird, but like not in a bad way at all. This is the only one out of the four that I can't say smells like anything else I've ever smelled. This is very unique. I get chocolate strawberries first. Smells like kind of what you'd expect chocolate strawberries to smell like, kind of a like sundae strawberry with a milk chocolate note. I do get a bit of melon here. It's not a specific melon that I can pick out. Coconut, I'm not sure I'm getting specifically, but I would believe you if you told me it was in here. I almost smell white chocolate in this. but there's no white chocolate in here. Apple. The apple I think is blending really nicely with the strawberry note and just adding a brightness here overall. Overall, I would describe this scent as bright, quirky, fruity, and sweet. I'm getting a lot more of that chocolate strawberry on the back. I still don't get any coconut or, well, there's something here that could be coconut. I think it might be the chocolate though. It's unusual. This is a weird bar. I kind of like it though. Like, I don't know that this is something I would melt all the time, but I'm excited to warm this and see how it does. Really fun. Okay, so let's go through the collection as a whole. So overall thoughts on these 4 bars, I think the collection is really fun. I think for label art, they nailed it. They could not have done better packaging wise. Like, packaging gets 10 out of 10 from me. I think this little situation is super cute, super giftable. And we know Harry Potter fans are like quite a intense group of fans. They tend to like their Harry Potter stuff a lot. So I can see this collection drawing in a lot of new folks to Scentsy. And I think that's what these gift sets are sometimes intended to do, is to be giftable to people who like that franchise. So I think that is going to be kind of what Honeydukes is designed for. And for that reason, because this will likely be gifted to a lot of people who haven't been familiar with Scentsy and who this will be their first experience with Scentsy, it makes sense to me that you would put a lemon scent in there. Most people like lemon scents. They're pretty popular. It makes sense to me that you'd put a lemon in there. It makes sense to me that you would put a orange scent in there because, again, it is springtime going into summer. People like citrus. Orange is going to be popular. I get it. That makes sense. The Cauldron Cakes make sense to me because you want a bakery scent in here. And this one has like a pumpkin tone to my nose at least. So it makes sense to me because Harry Potter is kind of like a, you know, witchy type movie. And that kind of makes you think Halloween, fall, that sort of thing. I get having like a pumpkin spice bakery type scent in here. That makes sense to me for this collection. Fizzing Whizbees. I love the name and the packaging. The scent itself is weird. This is like the wild card of the bunch. It's odd, it's quirky, it's unusual. Kind of reminds me of like Luna Lovegood in a scent, who's kind of like out there and kind of like a little bit whimsical. This is whimsical and odd in like a very fun way. So that kind of reminds me of like Luna Lovegood. So I like it. I'll try it out. So that is the collection as a whole. I think I get thematically it makes a lot of sense to me. As for people who are not new to Scentsy, and they've been around with Scentsy for a long time, the only one out of here that I think is going to be a brand new scent for people is going to be Fizzing Whizbees. I think the rest we have similar things that we've had before. I will say I've had a lot of people reach out to me recently and ask me to do a video breaking down the lemon scents, because this past season we've had a lot of new lemon scents from Scentsy. Sherbet Lemon is one of them. We've had a few. We've had Lemon Lime Fizz in the Easter collection. We've had a few different lemon scents come out. So people have been asking me, quite a few people, to do a Wax Wars on the new lemon scents. So Wax Wars was a video series I started back during the pandemic when I was working from home, and I could check in with scents every couple hours. And so that was really fun at the time. I loved doing it. And then we all went back to the office, and now I can't do Wax Wars the way I used to do them because I'm not home enough. I'm not home very often at all. So that has changed, and I haven't done Wax Wars in quite some time. I'm gonna do a Wax Wars with the new lemon scents by popular demand. I can't promise anything about more Wax Wars going forward. We will see. We'll see how this does. Not committing to anything beyond this one video yet, but we'll see. I'm working on it. But we're gonna do a lemon Wax War. Now, back on my channel previously, if you go into the search tab, I did do a lemon Wax War before. I did a lemon Wax War between Lemon Sherbet and Squeeze the Day, both of which are still currently available in the catalog. So if you want to see a Wax War between those two scents, that Wax War already exists. So the next one I'm doing will be currently available new lemon scents, one of which will be Sherbet Lemon. So this one, yeah, like I said, very close to Squeeze the Day to my nose. So that Wax War, I don't have a date for it yet. It will probably be within the next 2 weeks, is what I'll say. All right, let's go through and rank these. We're gonna go least to most favorite. And I'm struggling here because there was no clear, absolute, utter love here for me. And there was nothing I disliked either. So this is actually gonna be a hard ranking for me. Let me see here. Okay, no, that's, there we go. Okay. Okay, I think, okay, I've done it. Okay. All right. Least favorite, but by no means a bad bar, still a very nice scent, Sherbet Lemon. Only because it's so close to Squeeze the Day, which we have in the catalog. Packaging, this one might be my favorite. But this is a very standard kind of cleaner lemon scent with a bit of sweetness to it. A little bit sharp. There are lemons I prefer better. I much prefer Lemon Lime Fizz from the Easter collection on cold at least. So we'll see how this warms, but on cold, this is my least favorite of the four. And these very well will probably change on warm as well. Fizzing Whizbees gets third for me because it is so unique. There's nothing else I've ever smelled like this. This is very unusual, so it gets points for that. It's fun, it's pleasant, it's fruity, it's quirky, it's fun. Next up we have Exploding Bonbons. This is a really, really nice orange scent. Is it like gonna be like this crazy unique thing that you've never smelled before? Not necessarily, but as far as orange scents go, this is a very good one. This is one of the better ones I've smelled, I would say. I really like this. They've balanced the acidity and the sweetness really, really well. I like what they've done here. This is very nice. Cauldron Cakes gets my number one because I'm such a fall person at heart. Like, we're going into spring right now and that's all fine and good and all, but like, I'm still counting the days to pumpkin spice season. This is so, this is so good. Very fall, very cozy, very witchy. This is very fun. So super, super lovely. And again, there is no pumpkin on the notes on this, but it's a pumpkin bar. It also reminds me a little bit of like porch pumpkin. I got that in a flash sale a while back. This reminds me of porch pumpkin, but with quite a bit of spice. But kind of that very traditional standard pumpkin note with the clove and cinnamon spice. It's really, really good. And this one smells like quite a reasonably strong 7 or 8 out of 10 bar for strength. Exploding Bonbons on cold smells like about a 5 or 6 out of 10 in strength. Fizzing Whizbees, I'd say like a 5. And Sherbet Lemon, 4 or 5. So strength wise, these are pretty solid. The only one that I would expect to be open layout worthy is going to be Cauldron Cakes, but we'll see. I will warm these and let you know how they perform. And we'll see what we have for surprises. Other than that, I would love to hear your thoughts on this collection. If you have sniffed these or warmed them, I would love to hear how they did for you below or what you think. Let us know your favorites, your least favorites, what notes you stood out to you, that sort of thing. And also, if you're a Harry Potter fan, let us know in the comments below what Harry Potter treat you would want to try if you were in the Harry Potter world. For me, the jelly beans always intrigued me, the Bertie Bott's every flavored beans. They probably exist in like the Disney versions of Harry Potter land now, but I've never been. But I always thought those sounded cool. And the chocolate frogs that like open up and they can jump away, that seemed always really cool to me in the movies. So I would like to try a chocolate frog and Bertie Bott's every flavored beans. But yeah, Cauldron Cakes sounds like something I need to get my hands on as well, now that I've smelled the bar. Other than that, hope you guys are having a great day, great start to your week. Thanks so much for watching. We will talk to you in the next video. See you next time. Bye-bye.